Okay, so far so good. This quest is way better than the first half. Like, my god, they fucked up that first half so bad, bro. Like, how do you, like, not verify the your own timeline? Oh, a child has been in the pipes for months. He hasn't come back. It's been 3 or 4 times since it's been cleaned. Oh, we're gonna clean the pipes. The pipes are gonna be cleaned again here. Pipes, verbatim, they said pipes get cleaned once a month. We've been here for less than 30 days. Been cleaned twice. Because she always squeaks.
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary. We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Freminet successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago, and as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
Because we need all operatives on hands?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Freminet's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person. Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
Well, the first step to being an agent in the Nave's network.
Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
I'm not opposed to helping you.
Perhaps that's true. You are both very good people, and we've come to appreciate that more than anyone else. Unfortunately, there's still one thing that could get between us, lest you've forgotten. The matter of our respective loyalties.
You're loyal
You've
to the
mentioned before
Sarita.
that you've had some run-ins with the FATUI. I can understand that feeling, so I assume you're just helping us out of the kindness of your hearts?
No.
Well, everyone could use some more friends. We'll be counting on you to help us in the future too.
That time might not come.
Since I see you as friends, then it's even more important for us to protect you from any peril. Freminet and Lynette feel the same way.
But I'm telling you, if push comes to shove, the Nave orders orders them to attack, they won't hesitate.
Glad to hear it.
Well,
Then,
they probably will
let's
hesitate.
go check on
but-
Lynette before Freminet returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
Is now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations, 𝐂𝐎𝐌𝐿𝐿 always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her. Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
Okay, then let's head over right away.
Prisoner. I feel we haven't even seen Fermina. Like, dude, is the voice actor not in, bro? Like, fucking. So does she get down the hatch or not?
Lynette should be here right now. Huh.
We know that-
Strange. Lynette?
It's funny. It would be cool if the investigation, because we know by us personally going to Singling isn't in the infirmary every time 30 minutes after lunch or before lunch because she wants to observe the workers, that we would go down the hatch. It would be cool if like the investigation actually continued and the information was it was actually a fluid and dynamic quest, but you know, whatever.
As expected, 𝐂𝐎𝐿 isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
Is she gonna find the lead?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know.
Alright, so let's look for the way to let you know.
Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Okay.
Yeah, bro, like, praise her like shoes. Should have left clues for me. Okay, you'd even look for the clues, brother.
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like medical records.
That's the last thing I'd expect to see in a hospital.
Advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of laughter. These sure are some interesting books. Who knew 𝐂𝐎𝐿𝐿 would be interested in these kinds of things? She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is it because she's a Melusine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
Man, who thought the only nurse in a hospital would need to understand psychology and medical science? Wow, bro. Like, what the fuck is this line of questioning? Who thought that the fucking head nurse, who probably has to act as a psychiatrist, are literal people in prison who are trapped down here, majority for large periods of their lives, isolated from the rest of the world? Who thought they would need a therapeutic person?
Seems quite normal to me.
Exactly.
These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time.
This Paimon's is fucking retarded. 90% of these players who play this game are too, so.
None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in.
It's gonna hoil out.
Except that one over there.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said she was pretending to be sick.
Just say it out loud, would you?
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest while she left to retrieve the medication. Which means either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
You panicking for, bro. She could be a bad nurse.
Ah, this is it! We saw it before!
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well.
It's probably not even a hatch.
The space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for...
Unless she was shoved down there. Or disposed of down there.
Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
Damn, I just got your sister killed. She was right, he can't stand her suffering.
There's a slip of paper over here!
A slip of paper?
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, "Out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards."
What?
This is...
Is that all?
That's written by someone else.
The back. This is...
Show me! Now!
Damn, bro. Pull out the blade voice.
That look on your face. Paimon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the FATUI could be right now? No. Could she have... Is she already...
Captured.
Writhely. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to us since.
Why the fuck would he? If he's gonna bait you. Also, it's like... You'd have to have known. They literally were publicly, in probably one of the biggest trials in the Opera Epic Life, the Archon accused someone of being a fucking murderer and got shown up by the fact that they were FATUI agents. They had to announce that to everyone. That would have been frontline news everywhere. Lyney the Magician, Lynette, the whole House of Earth, FATUI agents, FATUI front. And they find out that they're FATUI agents. Then they suddenly show up in his prison the same time or in the time a FATUI Harbinger disappears. Come on, bro. Like, he knew you were FATUI agents. Everyone knows that one. And then you show up, like, what was the stealth aspect?
Yes, that is a crucial question.
Imagine using the two...
Writhely. He doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning.
Yeah, because we're just in here to investigate Child. He's definitely there to investigate you, and then you're asking around everyone about the Forbidden Zone, as if the prison won't have snitches, won't have people listening in to tell him. Like, it's like weird that like, ah yes, the name's operations. Let's use the two biggest named operatives we have, who are publicly known for being operatives now, who have just had their face plastered all over Fontanian news. Days ago, by the way. Or weeks ago, because at least the Lyney and Lynette trial happened a good bit of time. Just a little bit between the Navi and the other one. But once again, like I said, we literally end that trial, talk to Neuvillette, go back down underground, and then immediately are told the name's here. The time between us going to the place with Navi is, and then talking to Neuvillette about going in here, is no less than like 2 days. Why would you send these people in there?
You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Neuvillette, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different story, though.
Yeah, you're public FATUI agents infiltrated. Why didn't he go after you as well?
I'd like to know that, too. Why did he only go after her?
Maybe he likes little girls.
Don't panic. Just think everything over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now.
You good, bro?
Wait, you're right. Wait, but that means... The fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds, could Wriothesley have let him go as well?
But what does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
He's trapped all of you. He's isolated each one of you. He deliberately made them both disappear. Fremine is trapped underwater, and your sister's gone. Now you're isolated, alone.
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it. We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Wriothesley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down.
Yeah, it's yell, calm down. We need to get one of them back.
Don't be like this, Lyney. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
No, I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed to protect them. I'll go talk to Wriothesley.
Hey, don't be reckless! Traveler, please talk some sense into him.
Brother, you cannot
I simply
talk to him.
cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again. I have to go. I'll find a way to get them back.
Damn.
He's rushed out the door. After him!
Now let's go down that hatch so we can see if we can find her. Spy.
Right. I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time. Huh?
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking. Someone! Please help! He's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
These two. As expected, they've already found this place. Oh, they are quite sharp. What a delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted.
Nice, bro. We got an evil lowly character, finally.
What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin.
But who would expect... Oh,
Being
man.
able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill.
Finally, bro. The fucking... Melusine... Half-human Melusine is the evil one, bro. That's pretty cool. Either that or she's working with me. She's baiting us.
Wait!
I would very much like it if she was an evil character.
Catch up to him.
If she was an evil character, that would be so refreshing to have a character like the doctor in the hospital. Like, I mean,
Out of sight. How is he so fast? Let's go head him off at Risley's office.
I mean, it would be funny as fuck that the doctor in the hospital is a batshit insane like experimenter. I don't think that's what's gonna be the case. She's just gonna be working with Risley to trick us, and that's why. But man, would it be good if she was actually evil? Also, name a better trope than the doctor in a prison being a fucking insane scientist. Or evil scientist. Please let that be her personality. Please let her not be a good person.
Come out and face me, Risley!
Damn, well, he challenged him in 1v1.
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
That's
What
office.
did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether. Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, he's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive. You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the Traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette. As for Fremine, no, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the FATUI members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
Fuck you up.
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
He's not. What do you really want?
Lyney!
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me.
Where are they?
I'm eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea. Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So where do you think he may be right now?
Wait, you can't mean... You locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Fremine's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Lyney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating.
Damn, bro. Outplayed and outsmarted.
I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
Well, I mean, quite literally, we're out of our league here. 20 leagues under the sea on his turf, his depth, in a fucking prison run by him for the last whoever knows how long. And they thought they could infiltrate. Absolutely right, though. The people here live their mundane lives. Like, you hear them arguing. They don't care about the overworld. They use unique lingo. They're prisoners. They get into the routine and they're stuck here. Anyone who deviates has an agenda. That's what those rules are for. Now I understand that those rules are designed probably by him or the people in those rumors, where it's like, if you spend your money, something interesting will happen. If you work harder than everyone, something interesting will happen. Only people who are there to none of the other prisoners did it. Why? Because they're there for the rest of their lives. They're there for 15 years. They're trying to either get out and serve their time, or just be there. So you see someone who comes in here like a traveler who constantly is doing it to break the rules, and it's like, what exactly are you trying to get at? You have an agenda. You're the only one acting out of the norm, bro. You're not a normal prisoner.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed. Mr. Lyney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Freminet is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever. You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening. I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no-man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
We'll die protecting
Really
her.
are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Lyney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
Say it, bro. Your brother and your sister died. Why do you have to do this? For the good of that, to the good of the nation.
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the FATUI has been actively infiltrating my fortress. I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr. Freminet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6, 5...
Wait,
2, 1. Time's up. It really is a shame, Mr. Lyney.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Please wait, bro. No, they're dead, bro.
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Lyney, can you at least talk to us?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws.
I guess I want to save them. Yeah, I have to save them. I'm not asking to spare them.
Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found, I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request. Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch.
Huh?
The Fanta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. Meanwhile, the Duke believes that only idiots who don't understand the value of coupons. We often see Miss 𝐂𝐎𝐌𝐿𝐿 observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems Fanta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and
That's the
unpacked.
one.
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took. The Fanta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real. I've been told that the infirmary. We often see Miss 𝐂𝐎𝐿𝐿𝐿. Fanta's internal report. The research notes said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently.
Okay, so you get the strange meat because what would most likely happen is that you work for 3 days, you tire yourself out, and they don't give you a meal. You most likely collapse due to exhaustion, forcing you to need to take a rest. Showing the idea of you can't.
The Fanta promoter has been struggling because we often see Miss 𝐂𝐎𝐿𝐿.
You already got that one? No, I got that.
Fanta's internal report suggests that.
I don't.
According to Collins, the research notes said that the Melusine.
I don't know how that would help, but yeah, I don't know a fourth one. I know the other three are
The
correct.
Fanta promoter has been.
That's not.
We often see Miss 𝐂𝐎𝐿𝐿.
Okay, that's it.
The Fanta promoter has been
No, I keep
We
clicking that.
often see Miss.
Okay, it's the same
Fanta's
one.
internal reports. According to Collins, the. I've been told that the infirmary.
That's so weird. There's a fourth one? What else is there?
The Fanta promoter has been struggling because.
That's not. No one cares about
Fanta's
that.
internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. The research notes said that the Melusine. According to Collins, the Fanta's
I
internal.
guess maybe the packaged products?
The Fanta promoter has been struggling. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament. The research notes said that.
Okay. Is it the research notes? Just because she can observe people differently, she can observe the exhaustion? I guess.
That's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed?
That's. I guess it was just more research
The
stuff.
hidden rule of the production zone. People are not supposed to work
Oh,
3
great.
days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal. At first, we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared, but in reality, they were all prepared by 𝐂𝐎𝐿𝐿𝐿, the head nurse. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work. Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, 𝐂𝐎𝐿𝐿 visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those
Okay.
who can use the stamina boost.
So it's not a punishment to force you to rest, it's something to revitalize you.
𝐂𝐎𝐿𝐿 has only the best intentions
Okay.
with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does.
Aw, she's not evil, bro. Fuck it. That's shitty.
Unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us.
So strange meat was good meat.
Recipients
Should
of
have
her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out. Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered 𝐂𝐎𝐿𝐿𝐿's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged. All right, now for my next question. There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why is that?
Because you're an idiot. Only an idiot would do that. Which is why you receive Fanta.
I've been told that the infirmary is. Fanta's internal report suggests that there. We often see Miss 𝐂𝐎𝐿𝐿𝐿. The Fanta promoter has been. According to Collins.
Oh, is it the order's wrong? Okay, who sent the packaging? Oh, okay. The order's wrong.
I've been told that the infirmary is... We often see Miss... The Fanta promoter has been...
Oh.
According to Collins,
Oh, hang
the
on.
Fanta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupon.
There you go.
We often see Miss C...
Where's the
I've been
packaging
told
going?
that the infirmary is... Fanta's internal reports suggest that...
That's what it looks like it does.
We often see Miss...
God damn, I keep clicking the
I've
same
been
one.
told that the infirmary is... Fanta's internal reports...
So, why do only those who buy?
We often see Miss C... The Fanta promoter has been struggling
There we go. Because they don't recognize it. Okay, it has to be the right order. I probably had the right ones before and I just didn't realize. Wrong
Paimon
order.
gets
I wasn't
this
reading the
well, too,
questions.
now. So there really was nothing to be afraid of. That hidden rule of the pancreation ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange, blood-colored liquid. People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer.
But it's a shitty Fanta because you're an
But
idiot.
really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fanta trial product. A blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fanta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making. The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be received by customers. They came to the fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even entertain the idea. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fanta product here. And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light. Although, based on your description, that Fanta promoter is a bit too careless with his words, I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company. Alright, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. The thought of sparing Lynette and Fremine never even crossed your mind. You'll pay for this!
Let's see if he's gonna deck his ass.
Ah!
Lyney, are you alright?
Damn, bro. 5'11" versus
Close
6 foot.
one. I owe you, 𝐂𝐎𝐿𝐿. That was a fantastic shot.
Damn, she
It
done
was
capped
nothing,
his
Your
ass.
Grace. 𝐂𝐎𝐿? Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
They shot his ass.
𝐂𝐎𝐿... You...
Like, are you? Why are we saying like you were his accomplice? Yeah, I'd imagine the staff on the fortress is designed to protect the fortress.
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress.
Like
and
I
thus
said.
protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Nervulette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties. But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Lyney someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us?
No, not really, bro. He's kind of an infiltrator like the rest of the FATUI. Why not learn a thing or two about virtue from him?
But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now. His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
No.
My dear 𝐂𝐎𝐿, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you. What are you talking about? What time?
Take me if you want, but let them go.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, no poison resistance.
Can you just give me one more minute?
How
Don't
touching.
feel like that, Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now.
Yeah, they were never in any real
I'll
trouble.
go get a cup of tea. Miss 𝐂𝐎𝐌𝐿𝐼, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
You... What are you doing?
I believe I hear footsteps.
Some space, please.
Oh, like
Ah,
a
Miss Clarande. My door.
This bastard door.
Freminet... Freminet...
I pished him out the ocean. Damn, bro, this dude got the
What's
poison
going
resistance.
on? What is Clarande doing here?
What do you think? Arresting the rest of well, I can't even, they're already in the fortress. Yeah, well, thank you.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Lyney. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
Oh, a low dosage tranquilizer.
What happened to Freminet? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like this?
It can't be. Homie's just tired.
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
No, he's dead, bro.
What did you say?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Freminet a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
Consumed it,
I'll
bro.
talk
Doesn't
to
that shit?
Clarande
Doesn't
while
that
you
drop
get
that
Freminet
shit?
to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
Kill your ass. What is happening here, bro? Oh, she's using the force on his ass. What is happening, bro? Why would she be upset? Like,
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical.
because like, sure, she doesn't seem to be hurting him. Are we supposed to be siding with like Lady Lynette here? Lady Lynette's like, they're the FATUI infiltrators here to steal the Gnosis so that they can save Fontaine and then give it to Tsaritsa. They're not the good guys here. Sure, we're helping them. They're not our allies. We shouldn't be sitting here being like, oh yeah, these are the greatest people. Fuck off.
Of course, it would be best
The
if he
people of the
stayed for
fortress
further
are way better.
observation. Let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more.
You could cure that?
Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress, however.
So you blew this whole operation.
A large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress. How could that possibly happen?
Please, look after Mr. Freminet for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
Aw, she's not evil. Kinda lame. Don't people get maybe he's not from Fontaine. No, he's not Fontanian because his ass would be fucking dust by now. What is happening, bro? What must be on still? Truth Shrouded and Shrouded? Yeah, okay. Oh boy.
What's that look on your face? I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, 𝐂𝐎𝐿𝐼 may have been forced to shoot Mr. Lyney again. How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time, well, you can see how that boy's doing.
It wasn't safe. I thought people died when that shit touched them. We literally saw someone get a little bit splashed on him and he fucking exploded to death. Does it not do that to Fontanians?
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
Doing this fucking tea, bro.
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
So she fished him at the pipe. So there's primordial seawater in the pipes.
Okay?
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Your rat got shot, bro. Almost got dropped by a fucking child with a gun.
You don't look alright.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
I'm back, everyone. Lyney! Oh, Traveler, Paimon, you're here too.
Your operation fucking blew.
Freminet? Is he...
He's dying.
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
I don't know whether they're retconning that the fact that if a Fontaine even gets a drop of it on them, they blow up. I don't like that they're retconning that. That made way more sense. You alive, nigga? Boom! Falls headfirst into the ground.
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side. Lynette, together?
On it.
The dude wearing a heavy-ass brass outfit with cotton on the
you seem
inside.
pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
No.
The Duke and Clarande are gone.
Damn.
They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Freminet out of the sea.
Had her jump into the fucking ocean to get this nigga. What happened to Child, bro? There's no way we could save two. She said there's no way we could save two. So who else was with them?
Time to go.
Ugh, this is all sorts of fucked. What the? Fuck off. This is on the same floor as the, yeah. Very interesting. So he had us pegged from the beginning. Like you said, you're a friend of Neuvillette. Neuvillette, or Neuvillette if you're fucking the Melusine there. Only reason I'm allowing you to be here is just for that reason. This is all sorts of fuck. What's good, little homie?
He's awake. Cremine, how do you feel?
How have you not been disintegrated? Return to the water.
Lyney. Lynette.
We're all here.
Where am I?
The infirmary, at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Freminet, and you are no longer in any danger.
How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Traveler. Paimon. It's been so long. The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Shh, it's okay.
No shit,
We
nigga.
can talk about it after you've recovered.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it.
How the fuck did you even get that?
Pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
Damn, not a cutscene, bro.
I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned. Where could Master Child be?
Where's Master Child? Bro, permanent gameplay. I ain't gonna play this nigga. What are we gonna do game? How much damage do you think I'll take? Is that a royal greatsword? Ain't no way they gave him the royal. Oh, great. I'm gonna think
Mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
Man, I'm about to actually go through this shit when I fucking actually play the game. As a traveler.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, Bellabog Creations. So, this fortress, what exactly is this that's built here? Something told me this place wasn't just a fortress when it first started. Something tells me it was definitely a different place and then turned into a fortress.
It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
That's not right. Oh, can I lower it and then turn it and then pick it up? No, I guess not. I thought I'd have to go down, turn it, and then go back up, climb back up. I guess I can see this instead. Down you go! I still don't even remember how the fucking shit works. The pressure gauge. Not even the fans are turning. Does that mean ventilation isn't working? Jesus. How deep these pipes go? What is this place? Okay.
Okay.
This connects to the fortress. This fortress connects it to the dam.
Dived into the water.
The
I'll
Mario
go
P.
take a look as well.
The back of the Mario P connects to this fortress, which then fortress goes deeper and deeper to the. I don't think the fortress was a prison originally. This place was something else. What's that light behind? So he uses his alt, so he had the helmet on.
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently.
I should be going in the right direction. There are traces here too. I need to keep going. Huh? The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here. Wait. What the?
That's how you dive with the helmet on, bro. You don't dive empty.
My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe.
Damn, dude has a whole
What's
diving
going
suit.
on?
It chose the free dive.
No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
Bro, my nigga poisoned, bro. Yeah, I don't like how they like retconned it that, oh, he's got a vision, so he doesn't disintegrate immediately. Nah, he should have fucking died like the rest of everyone else he touched primordial water.
I can't die here.
Intense music, huh?
This is bad. I'm feeling worse and worse, and I'm still underwater. I have to push on.
Bro, use that vision of yours, bro.
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone, but there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared to.
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the fortress, and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going. I probably passed out some time after that, and you know the rest.
Miss Clarand brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
Miss Clarand, you say? I must go thank her in person.
Yeah, that's not
You're
happening,
still too
bro.
weak, Freminet. You can go after you've had some more rest.
I don't think these
Miss
people are gonna
Lynette
let
is
you
right.
go.
I believe Miss Clarand will stay here as a guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
A guest? Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here?
You should ask His Grace about that. He'll be able to explain better than me.
I'm sure he'll want to talk to the 3 FATUI agents he just fished out of his fortress.
Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Lyney?
No, please go on without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
Yeah, it's time for you guys to escape the fortress.
Lyney.
Your operation's completely blown.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave. Both of you are just in danger.
Your operation's blown. You should get out of the fortress. This OPSEC is gone.
Understood.
He knows you're FATUI agents.
Then let's just sit together for a
He's
while.
already baited you and nearly
In that
killed
case,
everyone in this
I'll
room.
leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now. As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be disturbed.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's time for you to get out of the fortress, bro. Like what? Like there is no, oh man, we gotta get out of here. Oh, we gotta stay
I'm
here.
also really sorry, Lyney.
Don't say that. It was all my fault. I was the one who should have been more careful. You two were nearly...
If I was stronger, maybe I would have already found Master Child.
Nah, bro, you
No,
would've really
how
found
can
his
you
ass.
say that?
Huh?
I'm sorry.
What I'm hearing is, we all dropped the ball at some point during the mission. So the responsibility falls on all of us.
Yeah, that's right. It's on all of us.
Yeah, all of you failed. Literally.
Lyney, we understand that you're worried about us, but we're worried about you as well. Please don't blame yourself. We want you to keep your spirits up.
Yeah.
Bro, one of you failed to do the dive. The other one got captured while infiltrating, and the other one blew the cover of the entire mission and assaulted the main dude they were supposed to avoid, resulting in himself getting captured. All of you failed miserably at your missions.